What's up, everyone? This is AllDestroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Last time, we became... How exactly are we going to say this? We became a heroic, rock-solid, saintly, enthralling sage. Not, like I mentioned in the description last time, not quite as succinct as a charismatic badass genius. In any rate, or in any circumstance, whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. We maxed out all of our stats. We have now maxed out every single one of them. In addition, we've also maxed out a few more of our social links. So we have very few that are left that aren't maxed out. In this episode, there's not really a whole lot left for us to do, especially in the evenings. So, what book should we read next? Let's go for the Underaged Reader book. We do still have books that we can try to finish, so that's what we're primarily going to focus our evenings on. Who am I? Well, I'll go ahead and glance through that one. Yeah. So we get some knowledge, and of course this one gave diligence. Oh well. It's not like that's a big deal, I suppose. But the day moves on to Friday, and the rain has begun. So our range of social links are quite limited, especially considering how many we've completed. So what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, today there's not really too much that we can do, but now's a good time to demonstrate why I wanted to max out all of my stats. For you see, today we are once again heading on over to Aya's to take on the Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. Since we are whatever I described at the beginning of the episode, perhaps now we can conquer the Meat Dimension. The rice is still impossible to see. The Meat Dimension is strong as ever. This unrelenting wave of meat, truly a test of one's skill. We must have an understanding of our limits, knowledge in order to control our pace, courage to face this unrelenting beef, and the diligence to persevere. But since we are maxed out in everything, even useless expression, we might just be able to finish this beef bowl. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Woo! So if we're doing this, we still get the stats. Understanding, knowledge, and courage. And that's it. That's all you get. Yeah, does it accomplish anything? No, it absolutely doesn't accomplish anything. Because while you still get the stats, you need to have maxed out in all of those stats in order to be able to finish it. So yeah, It doesn't accomplish anything, but it is possible to conquer the Mega Beef Bowl challenge. Alright, but since it is now evening, let's go ahead and try to finish this really freaking hard to read book. And of course, we're just gonna glance through it. And there we go. We've finished Who Am I? And that is actually the last of the books for underage readers. How is this an underage reader book? Well, at any rate, that is now our second subcategory of books finished. Only 2 more to go. And the day moves on to Saturday. Well, there's your warning about trying to rescue Nanako. But it is once again raining, so what are we going to be doing today? Well, again, there's not really anything we really can do. There's no social links that need any points, and no social links that can even be raised in the first place. So today, today we're going to be showing off something that we could have done a long time ago, but there wasn't really a point to doing, because it took up time. And in order to do this, we need to head all the way over to Shiroku. There's no point in actually heading into Shiroku, but if you head out right here, there are some capsule machines. Now, ordinarily, if you come here on a normal day, the gears on these capsule machines will be rusted and you can't turn them. However, on rainy days, the rain will loosen the dial, and you can actually use these capsule machines. And you have to spend 200 yen, and this does take up time. But since we're not doing anything today, sure. And we got a firecracker. Now, sometimes the capsule will become stuck, and you'll have to talk to the lady at Shiroku, and she'll loosen it for you. You'll still get the item, and she'll even throw in a bonus. I think it's usually a chest key. But that's how you can get some free, well, not necessarily free, but ordinarily, what you usually get are the damage-dealing items. So ordinarily, you could only find those in the chests in the TV world. But you can get a random one from that as well. So anyway, we are... let's read the next book in the Man's Life series. Why not? So how are we going to read Men in History? Well, what do you think? All men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. The author learns to accept life and death through the rigorous application of manhood. And there we go. We get a lot of courage from that one. And we still need to finish it. And the day moves on to Sunday. And the rain continues to fall. Now today is a very special day because this is the last chance that you have to rescue Nanako. If Nanako is not out of the TV world by the end of today, the fog will roll in and she, along with Namatame, will die. And like always, that's a game over. But thankfully, we've already gotten her out, so we have nothing to worry about today. Although, it is Sunday, which means... I'm surprised the song came on immediately right there. Alright, so what's on Tanaka's program today? An angel skirt. Ooh, that is interesting. And 2 diet food. Jeez, that's expensive. What's the other item? A Soma! And 4 Amrita sodas. Ooh. Okay, I have no idea how well that angel skirt is compared to my Amaterasu armor. But you know, if I can purchase a Soma, hell yeah, I'll purchase a Soma. Full HP and SP recovery, of course I'll take that. Plus Amrita sodas, which are pretty nice on their own. Alright. So, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, honestly, we don't have anything else to do today either. And I don't think there's really anything else for me to show off, at the very least that I can show off during the day while it's raining. So we could go for another capsule, or we could just stay here and read, which, honestly, I'm kind of okay with doing that. May as well. And just like that, we finished another book! Although we still have more in the Man's Life series. Oh well.
And now the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Alright, well, the fog is about to set in. But, like I mentioned, we've already gotten Nanako out of the TV. So we should be fine. But, just to be sure... It's midnight. And the fog is already set in. Please let this not be any different from how it usually is. We saved Nanako and we captured Namatame. Let's hope that this whole thing has come to an end. Yikes. I've never seen the fog persist this long.
Oh, there he is!
Oh, hi guys.
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
Really? He's regained consciousness, huh? Let me see this. Today before dawn, the suspect Taro Namatame, who had been confined in a local hospital, regained consciousness. In response to police questioning, he testified that he was sorry for what he has done and was scared. From here on, the police are hoping to solve the entire case based on the suspect's depositions.
So it's finally over.
Yeah, seriously. I wish we could have done it sooner. Isn't the fog kind of thick this morning? And it's so chilly.
It rarely gets this cold in November.
Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. I just got a call from the hospital. They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
Really?
So she's getting a little better. Thank goodness.
Oh, is that today's paper? So you already know about him.
How's Namatame doing?
He's regained consciousness, but it's hard to say. He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together a story. This is still a secret, but I guess it's okay to tell you guys. You know that diary we found? There were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi in it. Looks like Namatame had been making advances on Miss Konishi.
That son of a bitch!
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Dojima-san's recovering too, so I need to go over a few things about this case with him.
Yosuke.
Sorry. I'm alright. Namatame's been caught. He can't hurt anyone now. But forget him. Let's all go visit Nanako-chan after school.
Of course.
Let's tell the others once we get to school.
Sounds good. Finals already? Well, I suppose we had to get rooted back down in reality sooner or later. But hey, at the very least we can still visit Nanako, even if we're studying for finals.
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
Big Bro.
At least she's conscious.
Dojima-san! Ugh, how many times does this make it today? I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, my wounds are just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
Big bro.
Don't worry, Nanako. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Her condition is stable for now, but, I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet. All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful. We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible. Hopefully by then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased, which is quite unusual.
But it's just fog. Isn't all that stuff just a rumor?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body. It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog could cause problems. But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Fog-related health problems. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Anyone who says that is just blowing smoke.
Well, at least Nanako's regained consciousness, and they're allowing her visitors. So that's a good thing. But if the doctors can't determine exactly what's wrong with her, that has me a little bit concerned. But hopefully all it requires is just time. That's all we really can do, is just wait anyway. And concerning Namatame, well, that's just best left to the police at this point. We've apprehended him, but I don't think we can do anything more. And then there's that fog. I mean, it's just fog. I can understand, like, if it is just purely psychological. Because typically, if our brain thinks something is wrong, then that can actually cause us to have actual problems. It's a placebo effect, basically. But it just seems weird. It's just fog. Granted, it's persistent, but still. Why do people think it's poisonous or anything? Well, concerning all three of them aspects, there's nothing we can do for any of them. We can't cure Nanako of whatever ails her. we can't interrogate Namatame, and fog is fog. We have no control over the weather. So all we can do is just wait and see how things turn out, I guess.
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy. I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed. You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
What? Did he lose control?
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
I've even heard there are experts saying it's poisonous. I wonder if that's true.
Do you think it's, because of that global warming thing? This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
Oh, I agree completely. If we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities to do their jobs.
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses! Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
He's not the first one like that I've seen lately.
Poisonous gas, though?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with something.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I needed to do some grocery shopping. Well then.
Business has been so slow lately.
Well, nothing more we can do, but study for finals, I guess. I don't want to study. So I won't. Actually, a little bit of a point to note is that if we take a look, the weather is relatively consistent, which is rather strange, all things considered. Still, I'm sure people are just overreacting and jumping to conclusions. At any rate, we have something more tangible to worry about. But thankfully, we are maxed out on knowledge, so we don't have to worry about studying. What we can do, however, is read a book. So we're going to read Man God. And we're going to just glance through it. All men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. The author spends 500 days in the mountains, seeking to prove a rumor about the true masters of manliness. And hey, we get a lot of courage. But there's still more to this book, so we're just gonna have to finish it another time. Oh boy, gossip. Why do people keep insisting that it's poisonous? Oh well, whatever. It's now lunchtime, which means... revolving door of social links, go! Who wants to hang out with us today? Well, we don't really have much choice.
Senpai.
I'm pretty sure the only person left at school that we haven't maxed out is Naoto. And minor spoilers, we are going to be spending time with Naoto, but not quite yet.
Oh.
We still have to get through school though, but like I mentioned, we are going to be spending time with Naoto. We just don't necessarily need to accept that invite. Yes? The glacier in South America. That would be... the... let's see if I can say it. The Patagonian ice field. It doesn't exist. No, it's the Patagonian ice field. Like I said, it's hard to say. I mean, has she not heard of the internet? Whatever, we get some knowledge for that. And now it's after school. So, what exactly are we going to be doing today? You know, before going to see Naoto. Also, you'll notice that we don't exactly have the most chipper or cheery music. Also, the fact that the fog has persisted for several days now. And even according to the weather forecast, it's gonna persist for a little bit while, too. Oh well, whatever. It's now the beginning of a new week, so time to get some more soda. Now, I think today we have some new things opened up to us. Let me go ahead and check something real quick. And that would involve heading on over to Samegawa. And talking to this guy right here. Ah, yes, it came at a good time then. Sure, what is it? Another one. Sure, I can at least look. So there we go. Another series of quests have opened up to us. And, well, we're gonna go ahead and collect those today. I wasn't sure if these quests opened up today or tomorrow, so I'm glad I checked. So where exactly would we find a modest lamp? So we would need to find something in the clouds. So yeah, guess what enemies we have to face, and guess where we need to go to get it. Well, anyway, we still have a few more quests that we need to accept, and they are all at school, actually. So first things first, actually there's 2 quests in the practice building, and one that's back in our homeroom. Okay, so we need to talk to... camera kept moving. This guy right here. Oh, sure, what is it? Old ore? Yeah, I can try to find you some. Alright, so that's another quest. So, where exactly would we need to go to get this? So we need to find a fish. A fish in paradise. Alright, well, that's something pretty obvious what we need to look for to get to that one. The next person we need to talk to is the homely student. I like how it didn't even give me an option, then I could just immediately cut her off. Yeah, what is it? Classy lumber? Yeah, sure. I can find you some. Just leave it to me. Alright. So, what exactly would we need to go to get this? So, somewhere heavenly. And that's all she's going to give us. Well, obviously it's also a piece of wood. So, once again, just take a guess at what we need to kill. I don't think I really need to explain myself at this point. Alright, but there is still one more quest that we need to accept, and that is back in our homeroom. So we need to talk to... I actually don't know. I think it's this guy at the far end. I just said guy at the window, and there's two of them. So we'll talk to one and see if he's the right one. Is he talking about Shu? Hey, first time's a charm. Yeah, sure, I'm all ears. Well, you know, you could always just talk to her and just strike up a conversation, but if you insist, I can check the TV. What? It's like, don't worry about it. I like how I bring up a reward. It's like, hey, I'm not running a charity. I expect something out of this. Oh, I like how he actually tells me what I need to fight to get that. Alright, and I think that's actually... Yeah, these are the last few quests that we need to do. Once we do these 4 quests, then we will have completed every single quest in the game. So that's exciting. Alright, and well... you know, we're running a bit low on time, but we actually haven't done a single social link all episode. So today, we are going to rectify that and spend some time with Naoto. Hey, Naoto.
Senpai?
Thanks, Naoto. Well, you did say that you wanted to see me, so... do you want to hang out?
Yes.
know. I wouldn't really call myself a detective like you, but I thought it was pretty exciting.
Yes. Please accept it.
Oh, what is it? A badge? Well, we might be older than her, but it's only by a year, and yeah. Just leave it to me, Naoto.
By spending time with you all, I change, day by day. It frightened me before, but now, with everyone, with you, I can proudly proclaim that I am myself. Nothing more, but nothing less.
And we're glad to count you among our friends, Naoto. Naoto's strong will that allowed her to accept and overcome her weakness has awakened her heart's true power. Naoto's persona has been reborn. Sukuna Hikuna has transfigured into Yamato Takeru. Well, I'm glad I can give you that strength, Naoto.
You'll never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for eyes.
Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Norn, the ultimate form of the Fortune Arcana. With this, the Naoto Shirogane social link has reached its maximum level. We've now mastered the Naoto Shirogane social link. Our power decree personas of the Fortune Arcana has reached its maximum. You and Narukami has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Fortune social link, we can now fuse Norn, the triple godhead of fate! Begin what?
You have my gratitude.
Alright, well, that finishes off another social link. We take a look at them. Let's see, investigation team's at rank 9, but that's story-based. Margaret's at rank 9, and I'm not sure if we can fuse Trumpeter yet or not. I'll take another look at that. Hisano's at rank 9, and Teddy's at rank 9, and again, that is story-based. So, overall, we've maxed out almost all of our social links. We still have one more day to spend with Hisano, but aside from that, and just the story-based social links, we're pretty much done with them. There's really not too many things that we have left to do. But we do have some quests, so we probably should focus on that, since that is something that we can do. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 4, we are going to head on into the TV world with those quests to fulfill, the final quests to fulfill, I should add. It would probably be better to get those done sooner rather than later. So we're going to spend our time training in heaven, trying to complete these quests, and of course, taking on the optional boss that awaits us there. So until next time, everyone, take care.